Dental Soundbites bonus content.
Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Effie Ioannidou.
And I'm Dr. Arnell Wright.
Welcome back to another bonus episode of Dental Soundbites. Today, we are talking about the dollars and decisions of being a dentist.
When I bought my practice, I have been so surprised by just the cost, unexpected things that come up. I just was not prepared. And I feel like I was prepared enough, but there's just things that come up unexpectedly, especially here lately. We have some advice, you all, from a special guest, Deborah Engelhardt Nash, and she's going to talk to us about the day-to-day realities of running a practice. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what Deborah has to share.
Hi, my name is Deborah Engelhardt Nash, and I have been in the dental profession as a consultant and a coach, speaker, and trainer for over 40 years. I have a couple of tips for all of you, whether you are brand new to dentistry or whether you are a seasoned clinician and a seasoned practice owner. So this is, sort of some practice owner tips. A reminder for all of you, this will be a refresher for some of you who've been in dentistry for a while. You did not go to dental school to become a business person. You did not go to dental school to get an MBA. Some of you may have done that, which is awesome. But most dentists did not go to school to earn an MBA. Most dentists did not go to school to receive a degree in human resources. And those are critical components of owning a dental practice. You're going to be working with a team. You're going to be running a business. So you need to have some business acumen. And you need to have some great skills as a leader, building a culture, building your brand, building the reason why number one, why I want to work for you. Number two, why I want to be a patient. So I highly recommend to everyone, to young dentists, to seasoned dentists, to my friends, Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. It's an amazing book on reminding us that our consumer, that our patient, our client, doesn't buy what we do until they buy why we do it. You didn't go to school to learn how to be an excellent communicator, and 85% of the time you actually will be spending with your patient is in communication. If we actually went through the life of a patient, they come to you through social media. They call your office. There's an introduction through that. They come into your office. They're starting to gather opinions. They're starting to gather evidence that they made the right decision or they didn't make the right decision. So communication skills are critical to learn very, very early. And there's great courses. There's great readership. You can hire a coach. Oh my gosh, here's great marketing. Your local Toastmasters would be a great place for you to join, because not only will you learn how to be comfortable presenting yourself, presenting treatment plans, you'll also be meeting people, potential new patients. So that's a great resource where you could start. So I think remember that what we do is we create a relationship that leads to a transaction. So typically people come in and engage in relationship with you that inspires them to move forward into the transaction of dentistry. So I think it's really important to learn some great communication skills. Go to a Toastmasters in your local area, hire a coach, get comfortable and confident that what it is that you have to offer them the chair. I think it's also important for dentists of all ages to avoid diagnosing your own wallet. We have a tendency sometimes to edit a treatment plan because we think of what we can or cannot afford, or what we assume the patient can or cannot afford. The patient will never choose your treatment plan unless you offer it to them. So always offer what you think in your best clinical estimation is the best treatment plan for that particular patient, and let them decide. Here is a quick language skill. Rather than telling the patient what they need, ask permission. And so, this is a game changer for every dentist. So asking the patient permission, would you allow me to tell you what I'd like to do for you? You're also going to have to properly practice, and we don't have time to do it in this little bite. You're going to need to practice answering the question, why should I choose you? Whether it be because of your youth, whether it be because of your maturity. So that's the question you have to think about answering as you are learning. You're also going to want to understand the business part of your practice. So you're going to want to pay attention to your key performance indicators. There are some amazing resources that will help you understand what numbers, what statistics should you be monitoring to weigh the health of your practice, to gauge the health of your practice. It's more than production and collection and number of new patients. It's also your attrition. It's also what additional treatment is being diagnosed and accepted. There's probably 15 different key performance indicators that you should know, and there's some great resources that can help you. And speaking of resources, I highly encourage you to utilize the resources of a dental-specific CPA. I would also encourage you to seek out the services of a human resource company that can help you with your state regulations in terms of personnel. It can help you with your paperwork. They can help you with interview questions. They're amazing resources. So I am a big fan of outsourcing that which you don't that you don't know well or that you don't have strengths in. If your strength is dentistry, that's fantastic. And so find other people who have strengths in accounting and finance and human resources and coaching and communication skills, and it'll take you far. I would also recommend that there is an organization called the Academy for Private Dental Practice. It's been around for 70 years, dedicated to mentoring those dentists who want to maintain and retain and be successful in private dental practice. They have mentors. Some of the resources I mentioned in terms of accountants and HR experts and coaches are in that organization, and they love to help their colleagues. Congratulations on this amazing journey and this amazing profession. It was great to talk with you.
That was so good. I took so many notes over here.
I know, very exciting.
The one thing that I didn't know about was the Academy for Private Dental Practice, but I do know that the ADA, they recently did something like, was it a group or some type of organization? Maybe it was like a partnership with the Academy of Private Dental Practice. So that's really good. I'm going to look that up too. And for all of our listeners, if that is the case, we'll put it in the show notes. But I'm so glad she shared some of those books and organizations that we can join, because like I said, this conversation is as much for me as it is for our listeners. So
I definitely like her advices. And I really like the moment that she said, and if your strength is dentistry, and then my response was, if it's
That's
not
fantastic.
dentistry, then you are in big trouble.
you're in trouble. Very true.
Yeah.
If you liked this episode and found it interesting, which I really hope you did, please share it with a friend. Then be sure to subscribe wherever you are listening so that you can continue getting the latest episode.
And don't forget, rate the episode, write a review, and follow us on any social platform you are.
There you go.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Dental Soundbites is an American Dental Association podcast. Learn more at ada.org/podcast.